Waited 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and we said that.
In the aftermath of the 1994 genocide against the Tutsis, the Rwandan government undertook reforms aiming at reconstructing the devastated country in general and the justice sector in particular. The Institute of Legal Practice and Development describes this as a milestone in the Law Society of Rwanda and says it will go a long way in development, putting Rwanda on the map across East Africa and beyond.
First is to make it known that for the first time now in Rwanda, we have gotten a Rwanda Law Journal, where we are going to be discussing as intellectuals, as legal fraternity, discussing about the issues that our society is facing. One is publishing the research journal articles, but the other one is the commentaries on court judgments. What is you may automatically understand what would be the impact of those commentaries is that the judge who will be judging will be expecting, if it is a poor judgment, he will be expecting feedback. People, the legal practitioners, authors will be discussing it and publishing it in journals. Now, you cannot imagine if you are the judge and you publish your judgment, and it is the one that is going to be commented upon, not positively but negatively. People will be reacting on it and it will be known. So judges will be more conscious about what they are going to do. If they are going to rule on a case, they should be more than diligent than they've been. And so the impact will be that judges will work so hard, but also authors will be contributing to the improvement of the legal system, the workings of the legal system, through the publication there.
The launch was officiated by the Minister of Justice of Rwanda, Johnston Busingye, who commended the journal for reflecting on the evolution of the legal profession from a poor and narrow setting in 1994 to a rich, broad and active stakeholder in the country's development today, citing that the journal is going to fill many gaps in the judicial system.
At what point does it fit in our journey? From 1994, we haven't had this journal yet. But we have been doing things. We have been establishing the institutions, we've been establishing the law, we've been hiring people to work there, we've been delivering justice to citizens, we've been training in the law schools across the country. So it was probably time that now, with the benefit of an increasing number of professionals, professors at universities, leaders at different levels in their individual and collective professional capacities. Now it's time to tap into the knowledge they have, so we put together these kinds of journals so that people can read and get better informed. Now, the gaps that this kind of journal fills, it's basically one major gap, because if it is not there, then you don't have it. You don't know what people think about law enforcement. Then there is an international scene. Where do we stand in the world, in the East African community? What does the East African community law, how does it relate to us in Rwanda? Now, when you read these kinds of journals, increasingly they will be producing articles to help people understand certain key things that help us all to get informed.
The first edition of the Rwanda Law Journal that was launched today looks at some aspects of judicial reform in Rwanda from 2004 to 2019, medically assisted procreation technologies in Rwanda, aggressive tax planning practices in Rwanda, the problem of determination of arbitrability under the Rwandan law, precedents as a binding source of law under the Rwandan legal system, and the role of the advisory opinion in the development of the East African community law. The next edition of the Law Journal will tackle how judgments were made in the past and how modified they have become over time. In 2012, the average percentage of judgments reversed on appeal was 20%, while in 2015 it had dropped to 11% before stabilizing at 8% in 2017 to 2019. Gloria Mutesi, RTV, Kigali.